Hello everyone, TAC1421 here. Welcome back to my countdown series to Call of Duty Ghosts. Today is day 19, and we have a very interesting topic that I'm going to pretty much get right into in a second, and that is all the perks that are going to be in Call of Duty Ghosts. This is very exciting. We have all 35 confirmed perks that are going to be in Call of Duty Ghosts. Today I'm going to be talking about all 35 perks. Yesterday we talked about the system in general, how the perk system has changed, and just to briefly recap on that if you missed that video and don't have time to go back and kind of watch that. Basically, you can choose from any of the perks, and it's going to be a point system. Every perk costs 1 to 5 points. The majority of the perks cost 2 points, and you have 8 total points to create your class with those perks. There's different categories. We'll go through all categories, but basically there are 7 different categories that are made up of 5 perks in each category, giving you that 35 perks, and we're going to go through that. You also have the opportunity to get rid of your lethal grenade, get rid of your tactical equipment, and get rid of your secondary, giving you a point each. And you get to choose if you don't want to take any of those with you. So basically, it adds up to 11 points. You have 11 points to spend if you so choose to spend on perks. And in the comments down below, let me know which perks you want to use, which perks you can see yourself using in this game, which perks you think are going to be overpowered, underpowered, used a lot, overused, underused, all that good stuff. Let me know that in the comments down below. Now let's go ahead and get into the perks for Call of Duty Ghost. The first category, we got speed. For 1 point, we got quick draw, zoom in faster with your weapon. For 2 points, we got sleight of hand, faster reloading. At another 2 points, we got agility, faster movement speed. And then for another 2 points, we got the perk marathon, longer sprint duration. And then wrapping things off for 2 points, we got the stalker, move faster when aimed down sight. For quick draw, I don't think I'm going to be using this perk too much. Zooming in faster isn't that necessary. I don't think it's that important. Sleight of hand, I think I'm going to be using this a lot. I see a lot of this on a lot of different classes. It's so important to be able to reload really fast and get back into the action and continue firing at enemies and stuff like that. Get back in the battle and stuff like that. For agility, I can see myself using this on a lot of different classes. It kind of depends on the different class. If it's a rushing class, then definitely I'll probably use this. Marathon, I don't think I'm going to use too much. I don't think I'm going to need to sprint for a longer duration. It's not infinite amount of sprint, so I don't think it's going to be too useful, but we'll have to see. For Stalker, I never really used Stalker in the previous Call of Duties, so I don't think I'm going to use it anytime soon. I don't think it's too useful. And okay, we'll just have to go from there. Next category, we've got handling. For 1 point, we got strong arms, throw equipment farther. And this game, most of the equipment can't be thrown that far, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays into effect. For 2 points, we've got on the go, reload while sprinting. For another 2 points, we've got fast hand, switch between your weapons quicker. For 2 points, again, we got steady aim, hip fire more accurately. And for 2 points, wrapping things off, we got dexterity, bring your weapon up faster after sprinting. So at the first one, we got strong arms there. I think I can probably see myself using this a lot near the beginning of the game. If I can get down some grenade spots and kind of find out where to throw the grenades and stuff like that on different maps, I can see myself using this as my first kind of go-to perk at the beginning of the game, and also in Search and Destroy a lot. On the go, I don't think I'm going to be using this perk that much. I don't think it's that necessary to kind of reload while sprinting. I'm going to probably stick with sleight of hand when it comes to that. Fast hands, again, I don't think I'm going to use this that much. I don't think I'm going to use a secondary at all in this game, and if I do pick up weapons from the ground, it doesn't take too long to switch your weapons back and forth. Steady aim, I can see myself using this a lot on different classes, and I can see a lot of people using this as well for things like shotguns and submachine guns, where you might not have time to bring your gun up that fast, and you kind of have to hip fire. This might be very useful. Dexterity, I think I can see myself using this a lot as well. It's going to be useful to bring your gun up up faster if you don't have sleight of hand, and you kind of have to switch between these two perks. I don't know which one I'm going to use, but I'm probably going to either use steady aim or dexterity on a lot of my classes. The next category, we got awareness. For 1 point, we got recon. Paint enemies on the minimap when you hit them with your gun, tactical equipment, or lethal equipment. For 2 points, we got scavenger, replenish ammo. For another 2 points, we got sit rep, see enemy equipment. For another 2 points, we got eavesdrop, hear footsteps louder. This one kind of scares me. And then another 2 points, we got wiretap. And this one's a really complicated. I'm not going to get too much into it. It's a very kind of weird perk, but basically you get to stack up your enemies' satcoms and use them as your own. So if there's 3 total satcoms in play, it counts as a advanced UAV for your team. So going on to recon, I can see myself putting this on pretty much every class. It is only 1 point. I think it's very, very useful, and I can just see myself using it a lot on a lot of my classes. Scavenger is another one I think I'm going to be using a lot. Scavenger, it will be interesting to see if it actually replenishes your equipment or not, because I love using C4s, as most of you probably know, and it's going to be just fun to replenish my C4s and keep on using them. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Sit rep, I don't think I'm going to be using this too much. There's no claymores in the game, or at least they haven't been announced as being in the game, and that's the one main issue that I had problems with in other Call of Duties, whether it be bouncing betties or claymores. And so I think I'm probably going to stay away from this one. I don't see it being used too much. Eavesdrop is going to be one of those perks that is going to be overused like crazy, and I really wish this wasn't in the game, but you kind of have to stick with it. Wiretap, I don't think I'm going to be using this too much, but we'll just have to wait and see as well. On to the next category, we got stealth, and I love being stealthy in Call of Duty, so it's going to be interesting to see all these perks. At number 1, we got takedown, a very interesting perk that allows it so that when you kill an enemy, there is no crosshair or skull on the enemy's field of view, so they don't see where their teammate has died. For 2 points, we got blind eye, undetectable by computer-controlled kill streaks. Another 2 points, we got off the grid, undetectable by UAV or sitcoms. And at number 2, for 2 points, we got dead silence, a perk that I'm going to be using a lot. Less noise when you're basically running around and jumping and stuff like that. And then at another 2 points, we got ghost. This allows you to have no red crosshair and no name tag while in the game. So I can see myself using takedown a lot. This is a very useful perk. It's only 1 point as well, so I can see myself putting this on a lot of different perks. It's very useful to have when, having the ability to, when you kill people, not having that death symbol on the enemy team's radar, so they don't really know where their teammates have died. You can sneak up behind a lot of enemies and get some kills. Blind eye, I'm going to have to wait and see how good the kill streaks are to kind of see if I want to use this. Off the grid, this is going to be one of those perks that I can see a lot of people using. You're undetectable by SATCOMs. This is essentially Ghost and counter UAV from a lot of different other games. And I can just see that people overusing this and kind of sitting in corners and stuff like that. Dead silence, I'm going to be using this on a lot of my classes. I love to make as little noise as possible when running around the map. And I just hope that that eavesdrop doesn't counter this completely. And Ghost, I don't know if I'm going to be using this that often, but we'll have to wait and see as well. The next category is resistance. For 1 point, we got lightweight, no fall damage. For 2 points, we got painkiller, recover health faster. 2 points, again, we got stomper, reduce flinched, and reduce redness on screen. Another 2 points, we got tactical, resist damage from tactical equipment. And then for 2 points, we got blast shield, resist damage from lethal equipment. I can see myself using lightweight a lot. I use it a lot in other Call of Duties. I love just taking no fall damage and jumping from high places and stuff like that. Painkiller, I don't think I'm going to use too much. And Stomper, or Stopper, I'm not going to use too much either, as well as all the other perks from this class. Maybe Blast Shield might be useful, but we'll just have to wait and see on that. Next category is equipment. For 1 point, we got Tactical +1. Very simple. Allows you to have an extra tactical grenade. For 2 points, we got Lethal +1. You can have an extra lethal grenade. For 2 points, again, we got fully loaded, extra magazine ammo. This is essentially Bandolier from other Call of Duties. For 2 points, again, we got extra attachment. You can have an extra attachment on both your primary and secondary weapon. And then for 3 points, we got Danger Close, increased explosive damage. Now, I can see myself using Danger Close a lot on a lot of C4 different classes that I play with. But that's pretty much all from this category. I don't know if lethal +1 will allow you to bring an extra C4, or if it's just lethal grenade, but we'll have to wait and see on that. And bandolier, I don't think I'm going to use too much either, just because I think I always have enough ammo on me, and I can always pick ammo off the ground with scavenger. Wrapping the list off here, we got the elite category, a very interesting category. For 1 point, we got gamble. You get a random perk, or perk at random. At 2 points, we got hardline. This means that it requires 1 less kill per kill streak. At 2 points, we got ping. When you kill an enemy, it indicates all nearby enemies on your radar. For 3 points, we got overkill. This allows you to bring an extra primary weapon with you. And then for 5 points, we got deadeye. The bigger kill streak you're on, the more damage your weapon is doing. Now, this is 5 points, so it's going to be hard to kind of counter, but it'll be hard. You have to really devote a lot of points towards this perk, but I think it'd be a very good perk, and we're going to have to see how much effect this Deadeye perk has on the game. For 1 point gamble, I think I'm going to be putting this on like all my perks, all my classes. I can see this is going to be a fun perk. It's going to be one of those really fun perks to see what you get every time. Sometimes you'll get a really good perk, but it is a gamble. You're going to get a random perk, so it might be one that you already have. It might be a really useless perk. Say that you get tactical +1. You don't even have any tactical grenades, so it'll be kind of useless there. Hardline, I might use this. We'll see. And then ping, I can see myself using this a lot as well, just because it's very useful when you're rushing, and it might also be really useful with takedown, so you get to go behind enemy base and allows you to kill a lot of people, see where everyone's at and stuff like that. And then overkill, I don't think I'm going to use this as that much either. I never really used it in the other games, and it is 3 points, so it does take up a lot of points, and I can use that somewhere else. So that is it. That's all 35 perks in Call of Duty Ghosts. We ran a little bit long today, but I think it was worth it. We got a chance to see all 35 perks in the game. In the comments down below, let me know what perks you like the most, what perks you'd put on your class, and I'll see everyone tomorrow for day number 18. See you then. Peace.